Hello, my name is Delaney Yarbrough, and this presentation outlines my research proposal titled Lived Experiences of Special Education Teachers Supporting Students with Emotional Disabilities in General Education Classrooms, a Phenomenological Study. Students are increasingly being identified with emotional disabilities and are being served in general education classrooms. While this move supports access and inclusion, it often places extra demands on special education teachers who are navigating these roles without adequate support. And despite their central role, their day-to-day experiences in these environments are still understudied. This study aims to explore how special education teachers experience their work supporting students with emotional disabilities in these general education settings. The guiding question is, what are the lived experiences of these teachers? Understanding these experiences matters because teachers' voices are often missing from research and policy conversations. Many students with emotional disabilities exhibit behaviors that are not only disruptive, but sometimes dangerous. This requires consistent support from teachers who are both equipped and confident in managing high-intensity situations. Their insight can help shape more effective training, support structures, and retention efforts, especially in emotionally and behaviorally complex environments. Current literature highlights the challenges special education teachers face when supporting students with emotional disabilities in the general education setting. While topics like burnout, co-teaching, and training are discussed, there is a significant gap in qualitative research exploring their lived experiences. 4 major themes emerged in the literature: teacher burnout due to behavioral intensity and lack of resources, challenges and successes with co-teaching models, inconsistent use of evidence-based practices, and gaps in professional development for supporting students with ED in shared classrooms. This study is grounded in a socio-constructivist framework, drawing from Vygotsky's work. It views knowledge as constructed through experience and social interaction. This makes it an ideal lens for examining how teachers make sense of their professional roles and relationships. According to recent data, nearly half of students with emotional disabilities now spend most of their instructional day in general education classrooms. Yet, these settings often lack the resources or systems needed to truly support them or their teachers. Students with emotional disabilities often struggle with regulation, engagement, and peer relationships. These challenges can lead to disciplinary action, absenteeism, and even dropping out, placing added pressure on the educators supporting them. Imagine a student that's already struggling in the classroom is missing half the school year. All that leads to is more struggles in the classroom. This study uses a qualitative phenomenological design based on Moustakos. Phenomenology is ideal here because it focuses on the essence of lived experience. I'm not trying to generalize. I want to deeply understand what it feels like to support students with ED, emotionally, professionally, and relationally. Phenomenology lets me access the internal and social meanings teachers assign to their work, meanings shaped by students, colleagues, and systems. For example, what is it like to help a student through a behavioral escalation? How do teachers process feelings of fear, success, or powerlessness? These insights matter. This study will take place in a public school district in the southern U.S. serving middle school students, 6th through 8th grade. I will use convenient sampling to select the district and purposeful criterion sampling to recruit 20 certified special education teachers currently working with students with ED in general education settings. These teachers will have the most relevant direct experience with the phenomenon. I'll conduct semi-structured interviews lasting 60 to 90 minutes to gather a rich, reflective narrative. Interviews allow participants to speak freely while the flexible structure keeps us aligned with the research question. An optional follow-up will allow for clarification and deeper reflection if needed. Interview questions explore 5 areas: professional background, specific experiences with ED students, collaboration and co-teaching, instructional and behavioral supports, and reflective meaning making. These areas help me uncover how teachers make sense of their work. In practice, the data analysis will look like this. I'll begin with bracketing, documenting my own assumptions in a journal. Then I'll analyze transcripts using horizontalization, treating all statements equally at first. Meaning units will be grouped into themes like emotional labor, teacher identity, or preparedness. Through imaginative variation, I'll examine how context shapes experience before synthesizing the shared meanings into an essence statement. Peer debriefing and memoing will enhance rigor. While this study does involve minimal risk, the emotional nature of the work being discussed is significant. Participants will be sharing experiences that may involve stress, burnout, or emotional strain. Because of that, I'll take extra care to create a safe, respectful environment, reminding participants that they can pause, skip questions, or withdraw at any time. All interviews will be confidential with pseudonyms used to protect identity, and data will be securely stored. Participant comfort and emotional well-being are a top priority throughout my research process. Starting in August of 2025, I'll submit my IRB application and begin recruitment in September. Interviews and analysis will take place through the fall and winter, and the final report will be completed by April of 2026. The full timeline is available in this chart. Special education teachers are navigating some of the most emotionally complex work in schools today. Their voices offer insight not only into what works, but into what needs to change. This study seeks to illuminate these voices so that future support systems are grounded in lived realities, not assumptions. The theoretical grounding for the study draws primarily on Vygotsky's socio-constructivism and Mustica's approach to phenomenology. Additional references were used in the literature review to establish context and support methodological choices, but they were not directly cited here. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope that you enjoyed my research proposal.